Are we surprised that this happened today with Tesla? We are up 21 bucks, 21 bucks and 40 cents, at 10% up. Are we surprised? We are a little bit surprised, but we knew something was happening. We knew something was happening in the market. Of course, some people knew about the production and the deliveries ahead of time. It's impossible that nobody knew. I'm going to say this. They have bought Tesla share ahead of this morning. They started to buy June 26th. June 26th, they pushed the stock higher than 194.35. This was our clue. This was our clue. Nobody had to pay more than 194.35 in the past year. In the past year to get a Tesla share. In the past year, except this. But don't talk to me about this. The past year, nobody had to pay more, and suddenly, people had to pay more. There are no random moves in the stock market. There's always a reason behind every move. So we knew right here, if you listen to this channel, we bought, or I called a buy signal the next day or Wednesday night saying, buy Tesla now. You can look at my video, it's there. Buy Tesla now because something has changed. Something has changed in the market. People now have to buy Tesla at above 194.35. This was a big clue. This was a 6-month-long clue. There was a little bit of risk there because we had something very similar happen on February 15th of this year. People were willing to go back above 194.35 after having been lower for maybe a month. And then it was higher, and then we came back down. So the same thing could have happened right here. Boom, 194.35. This is unusual, and then maybe it would have come down. This was a possibility. There's always risk in the stock market. But the difference this time is that we had 6 months. 6 months had elapsed, and we were starting to see that the lows were higher and higher. So the stock was making higher lows. So this was showing us that, there's some increase in price right here. We had a decrease right here, then we had an increase. It could still have come back down, but it was just another clue right there. And now, lo and behold, we have a big move up today. So Tesla is up again, $21.40, 10.20%. Post-market, we are down a little bit by $1.61. So what happened is that we had the delivery numbers that came out this morning. I don't know exactly at what time, at around 9 o'clock. So we had the delivery numbers at 443,000. Production was 410. And if we look at last quarter, deliveries were at 386. So this was not very good, even though their production number was higher at last quarter. But we cannot argue against behavior, and the behavior of the traders and the investors and everybody is just there in front of us. And look at this. These lines are not there for nothing. These lines describe the frontier that is important to watch for Tesla. So this line right here has been in play since November 2021. November 2021, it was in play, and it has prevented the stock to go higher since then. This is pretty impressive, a line that lasts for 2 years. Look at this. Boom. Also, boom on that same line, and look at today, exactly right smack on it. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm still surprised each time. I'm still surprised. We stopped right there, right smack on it, boom. So, yes, it means that Tesla could go back down because we have reached resistance. So if you are scared, if you have made a lot of money, it's perfectly reasonable to take some profit right now. Nobody can blame you for it because we don't know what is going to happen in the future. So it's perfectly reasonable because we have not crossed the downward resistance. We have not crossed it. We stopped there. And for the past 2 years, we could not break that line. So are we going to break that line this time? Nobody knows. I don't know, and nobody knows. It looks like, if we speculate a little bit, we could be breaking it because Tesla had great delivery numbers. So it should have great revenue numbers at the earnings call and also great profit numbers. But we won't know that until July 17th. So between now and then, we don't know what can happen. A war can start between North Korea and South Korea, between China and Taiwan. We don't know what can happen. But what we do know is that we have some assets. So for people that followed my buy signal, or if you already had some Tesla stock, we made money in 4 days. So I made approximately $20,000. This is all on paper because if I don't sell, I cannot cash it in. But this is an asset. When you buy stock, you are buying an asset, and that asset increases and decreases in value. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart to see how this happened today. So the first hour of the day, we have a gap up. We opened up, and the gap was pretty much right smack on this 1-hour support at 217.65. So the lines are true. The first hour of the day was nice. And then for the rest of the days, we came down. And even the second hour, look at the second hour. We stopped right smack on the downward resistance and went sideways, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And look at the seventh hour. The seventh hour, boom, right smack. Maybe a little bit of a break, but we'll see tomorrow what happens. So pretty impressive technical analysis works. If you don't think it works, well, I'm very sorry for you. You are missing opportunities and you are buying stuff that is coming down and you are buying stuff that's just going sideways. Whereas you can buy stock that is starting to move. You put your money there and very soon it's going to move. So this is what we do on this channel. Let's take a look at our other stocks. VIX is down 172. When the VIX is down, stock market is up. So this is in sync with what has been happening. The same thing for the bonds. They are a little bit lower today. Well, they are higher compared to yesterday, but this is a red candle today. They can still climb a little bit and reach this resistance, and they should be coming back down. This is what these resistances are predicting. A decrease in price over time. So this one should be decreasing soon. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is up 0.41%. This is going higher. We had a hard time breaking above 34,295, but now we did. So this is in sync with what is happening with Tesla. S&P 500, a nice day, nice green candle, 0.62%. This one, we need to wait for 5522 to make sure that it resumes the move up. Nasdaq, nice green candle also. Look at stochastic on that one. Stochastic at 99. So this is basically pedal to the metal. There's a little bit of a top right here that we just broke. So this is all good news. So the stock indices are going higher. This is great. Let's take a look at our other stocks. Apple, look at this. Stopped right smack at our resistance at 220.24. Right smack on it. I cannot make this up. You can look at my video yesterday. And for the past 3 years, I have those lines set there. I don't make them up every single day. They are there and they stay there. Right smack on that one right here. Amazon continuing higher and higher. We had the break right here last Wednesday also. AMD, okay, boom. This is also a buy on that one. We had a hard time breaking 162.57. We broke it recently, but it did not last. But like Tesla, we are making higher lows. The lows are higher, and we are breaking it again. So there's always risk and everything, but I would chance it right now. Adobe, continuing the break, the real break It was last Thursday. This is continuing. ARM, this one is going sideways. It can bounce between 150.21 and 177.21. So it could zigzag between the two randomly. If it breaks 177.21, then it is going higher. If it breaks 150.21, it is going lower. Google, pretty much going sideways for now. Microsoft continuing higher. Meta going sideways. NVIDIA is not looking that good. Huh? See, when I said here that we had last stochastic over 60, this was not good. And yeah, we see it. It's caving in. It had a nice run. But right now, I think people are tired of that stock. It is a great company. But what makes the stock go higher or lower is the tug of war between the buyers and sellers. So if people don't buy it and sell it more than they buy it, it's going to come down, even though it's a great company. Palantir, we had a break yesterday of 25.52. So this was a buy signal. Today, I tried to go higher. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. This is the first candle of the day. So nice first day. And we are pretty much back to square one. I don't really know why. But we are still above our buy signal support. So let's keep it. SMCI going sideways. SoFi doing nothing. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So BYD, this is just going sideways. Not the time to buy. There's no new buy signal. Lucid. Okay, let's look at Lucid here. Look at how it started to climb a little bit. It could be argued that because we broke this downward resistance, this could have started to be considered a buy signal. I'm kind of splitting hair here. And with a break of this one right here, it could be considered a very buy signal. So if it breaks 275, maybe you can consider it. New battery material, nothing. NEO, nothing to do here. Novonic, nothing. Xpeng, nothing. Rivian. So Rivian, after the Volkswagen investment, the stock went super high, but came down. And we kind of waited until it stabilized before getting back in. So myself, I got back in yesterday. And now today it's continuing. So maybe it was the right call. We had 2 days right above support at 13.16. And when you see a red candle right on support, this is not a bounce. This is just stopping on support. But when we had this green candle right here, it starts to look a little bit better. It would have been better if green candle went even higher than 15, 17 right here. But anyway, this is doing pretty good. Nouveau Monde Graphite, nothing there. NIM, this is a new stock, Nikola Mining. It's a mining stock. It's not the Nikola trucks. Apparently, this can go super high, so I'm just following that one. I'm waiting for 34 cents to get in. This one is on Toronto Stock Exchange. Bitcoin going sideways. XRP going sideways. Physical gold, we don't have stochastic. This is just going sideways. You can buy right now, but there is no definite sign of a move up. Silver, a good day today, but we still needed to break 1023 with a good stochastic in order to be convinced a bit more. So yeah, this is a great day for Tesla. So now we need to manage the trade and try to decide what we want to do. We can sell the whole thing and keep the profit. We have the earnings call July 17th. This is 2 weeks away. So maybe we are just going to bounce on this until that earnings call. And then who knows what is going to happen on that earnings call. It could be nice because of the increased production numbers. To each his own. I will stay in Tesla. I won't sell much. Of course, if we start breaking 226.85, so this is a smaller pattern. This is going to mean that in the short term, we are having a cool down. So we could be cooling down from 226.85 to 217. So maybe there is a strategy there to sell at 226 and then buy it back at 217. If it breaks 217, then I think I'm going to liquidate everything. and then let it come down. So this is pretty much what I intend on doing. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.